Hello everybody and welcome back. As always, I am Mateo311 and today we're checking out the literal mind-altering title Zengens. Now this is a first of its kind biofeedback title designed to help with your mental well-being, but I'll get into all of that, how the game plays, what are the overall mechanics, later on in this video. I just want to remind you guys though that there are of course links and timestamps if you want to skip ahead, but let's just start off with the basic information. Zengens is currently available for MetaQuest headsets for $19.99, and it's an on-rails rhythm-based shooter similar to something like Pistol Whip, but it also features many additional mechanics designed to help with your mental focus, clarity, and breath work. Now before I get into all of those mechanics and show off how exactly it works, I just want to talk for a second about how I love unique VR games. I understand this is not for everybody, it's most likely not going to be mainstream, but anyone can benefit from mental health work, breath work, getting a little exercise. Everyone in the world can benefit from that, and I love when VR moves into some of those new directions. I've used VR for working out for an extended period of time with great success, so this is definitely another avenue that I recommend people at least look into, especially if you're just trying to get a little more focus, clarity, maybe a little more calm in your day. This is something that's designed for like 15 minutes, 3 days a week. Now, if you're already thinking this game is not for you, just go ahead and leave a comment letting me know why you feel that way. Like I said, I completely understand. I know this isn't for everyone, but I just want to get an understanding of your overall feelings. But for now, let's get into how this game actually works. There's 3 major aspects involved: exercise, breath work, and focus. Being physically active is one of the best things you could do for your overall health. Now, this definitely won't have you pouring sweat like Thrill of the Fight, but it will get you out moving around, and that's more than enough to get started. Now, the bigger and more nuanced mechanic is the biofeedback aspect, which uses the microphone. They want you to work on your breath and do things like ohms throughout this. So you're gonna go or create some sort of tone or deeper breath work, whatever works for you. And when you do this correctly in the proper rhythm, it's gonna reveal enemies throughout the level. So this helps with your overall score. Now, there's different breathing techniques because not everyone can do the same breath work. So you can determine how long you're inhaling and exhaling for. There's multiple different options. And I did have to play around with this to find what worked out perfectly. I do like a nice long exhale where I'm producing that tone and a little bit shorter inhale and get right back into the rhythm. That feels good for me, and it takes some time, not only to just work out your breath work, get on a rhythm, but just find the one that works for you. But I'll be honest with you, it felt great. My lungs felt great when I was done with this, and yes, it did produce a little bit of that chilling aspect. Now, when I say chilling, I don't mean cold or goosebumps, I mean mellowing me out. Now, the final aspect that kicks this game up a notch is the fact that it's still a rhythm shooter. So you're moving around, dodging enemy projectiles, trying to lock down your breath work to reveal as many enemies as possible, and finally, you're trying to maintain enough focus to eliminate enemies to the beat of the song. Honestly, all these different elements did take me a little while to get decent at. Like, I was overwhelmed, I had trouble matching my breath work, I was getting hit by the enemies occasionally, I had no rhythm when it came to when to shoot. So all those took a while, and I went from, barely getting a silver star on a level, going up to gold pretty fast. And like I said, this is a pretty easy game to get into. Just 15 minutes a day is what they recommend, 3 times a week. And there's just a lot more to it. There's 30 different levels, there's daily challenges, they're constantly updating it. So it's gonna get better as you get better, basically. I just want to show off a bit more gameplay with the sound included so you guys have an understanding of how this works, and then I'll leave you guys with my final verdict and overall thoughts. Zengens is a truly unique VR experience with a goal that is admirable. Helping people with their mental health, clarity, breathwork is fantastic. Like I said, I enjoy the fact when VR goes in a new direction. I love that it could give us additional benefits while also entertaining us. Now, again, I said it at least twice during this video. I know it's not for everybody. It probably won't be. Some people don't care about working on their breathwork or mental clarity or anything. They use VR or gaming in general for escapism. And that's fine. I understand that. But if this is something you're curious about, do look into it. Now, I'm not going to say, listen, overnight you're going to be a different person. If you are suffering with some form of mental illness, do seek support. Do reach out. I'll be 100% honest with you guys. I've struggled with anxiety and minor depression the majority of my life. It took till my 40s to really kind of get an understanding of it and work on it and go to therapy and do whatever I needed to do to be that better person, to relieve the anxiousness and nonsense that I carried around for no reason. So anything like this that you can do that benefits you, if it's something simple, 15 minutes a day, I highly recommend it. And I'll be honest with you, breathwork is something I've worked on for a long time. It is extremely beneficial because it kind of recenters your body and makes your normal state calmer. Just breathing better, getting your, clearing everything out of your head. It will make your normal state calmer. And if you're calmer by default, it takes a lot more to push you over the edge. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I'm really, just intrigued and inspired by what they're doing with this game. I hope you guys enjoy it also if you decide to pick it up. And that was today's video. Give it a thumbs up if you guys enjoyed it. If you have any additional questions, drop them in the comments. I'll do my best to answer you guys. If you're new here, consider subscribing, and I'll see you guys on next time.